All right, it's your boy, Big Nine, Cosmic Chris Nine. Today we got a congresswoman from South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? And she then exposed her ex-fiance and all of his friends and associates and business partners for being sex traffickers. And what makes this so significant is that she did it on the floor. You know what I'm saying? She did it on the House floor of the representatives. So she did it, you know what I'm saying, on a microphone in front of her peers, in front of the government, and exposed these men. And you know it couldn't have been easy for her because one of them was her fiance. So I don't even want to ramble. I want y'all to hear the words come out of her mouth. This video not going to be too long because the truth is never long-winded. Uh, so without further ado, let's get right into this shit. You feel me? Congresswoman Nancy Mace.
Abuse doesn't care if you are Republican or if you're a Democrat. Abuse doesn't care who you are or where you come from or how strong you are or what title you hold. I'm living proof that even as a member of Congress, I found myself face to face with the darkest corners of humanity. You really think you know someone until you don't. In November 2023, I accidentally uncovered some of the most heinous crimes against women imaginable. We're talking about rape, non-consensual photos, non-consensual videos of women and underage girls, and the premeditated, calculated exploitation of women and girls in my district. Today, you will hear about the depraved men behind these gutless and evil acts. These men didn't just harm their victims, they recorded their depravity as if it were a badge of honor. When I uncovered evidence of rape and the illegal filming of women and sex trafficking, I didn't just see victims. I saw a system that failed to protect them. I saw criminals who thought they could get away with it because no one had the guts, no one had the courage, no one had the bravery to hold them accountable because we are filled with cowards. I will burn this system to the ground if I have to. These men aren't just criminals on this board to my right tonight. These predators are not untouchable. These predators are not invisible. Will be tied to their crimes and their cowardice forever. Let me say their names for the record in an alphabetical order. Eric Bowman of Sullivan's Island, South Carolina. Patrick Bryant of Mount Pleasant in Isle of Palms, South Carolina, who also goes by Brendan Patrick Bryant. John Osborne of Charleston, South Carolina. And Brian Musgrave of Fort Mill, South Carolina.
Yeah. Now, they already, you know what I'm saying? My dog behind me, they already making my shit skip and already trying to you know what I'm saying, blur out the audio and all that. So I found a different video for y'all because that video is over an hour. So let's get straight into this other video of her explaining what these men did and how it affects her and the other victims, because it's more than just her who is a victim of this. So Babao, let's get right into it.
Down the story about Charlamagne homegirl, Nancy Mace, the military school lady, man. The military man school lady.
What is you talking about?
Because she's
the
first
first woman to graduate from an all-male military school called the Citadel in South Carolina.
There we go. So that's why I call her the military man school lady.
Yes. I see what you did there. So Nancy Mace, she took the floor, she took the Florida House of Representatives on Monday night, and she used it as an opportunity to let some people know some things that have been going on in her life that she says police are not helping her with. Let's take a listen.
I found some photos of what appeared to be a teenager undressed in the kind of underwear a child would wear. To me, the facial expression of this young woman, younger teenager, looked scared and nervous. I saw their video of another woman who was undressed, clearly unaware she was being filmed. She was aware. I turned up the volume here. If there was audio, I heard my voice. I zoomed in on the video, and that woman was me. My entire body was paralyzed, and I couldn't move. Where my feet on the floor, was I breathing? I have no idea. I could feel pain shooting out of my heart, out of my chest, drop straight down to the floor like I was in a nosedive. The pain running through my veins wouldn't stop. Time was suspended for a moment. This monster stole my body.
Damn, yeah, and it was she went on for about an hour. And first of all, this is crazy, right? Like, imagine she says she's engaged to this guy. His name is Patrick Bryant. He's a businessman, and the way she even they started having conversations about the phone was because somebody randomly sent her a text message. It was a screenshot of him allegedly on a dating app. Right. And they're engaged. So she's like, oh, politics is a crazy game. So she's like, I think that she thought it was like fake and somebody was just trying to like mess with her a little bit.
Right. And this is recent. She found this out recent.
So no, that's another thing. She just revealed this Monday night, but she says she's been going through this for the past year.
Oh, wow.
And nobody has helped her.
So she says that basically what happened after she got that text message, it got to the point where she was able to get to the phones. He allegedly, the ex-fiance had put one phone in the safe, got a new phone, and she was just watching him because she's like, why is he doing all of this? Or whatever. And she has these files, these photo videos. She said it's tons and tons of women and underage girls. She said that she actually reached out to one of the girls because she recognized some of them. They're like her political colleagues, like daughters and stuff like that. She said she reached out to one of the girls, just letting her know, hey, I have this, and showing her. And then she said the girl didn't even remember that it happened. So that she says over this past year, what happened is that she went to South Carolina Attorney General Alan Wilson, who, this is actually somebody that will be her opponent if she runs for governor of South Carolina in 2026. But she says that she went there. She also says that she went to investigators who basically told her, like, the prosecutor's office said that they said that this was like false, right? Like about her coming to him and not getting help. But then the investigator, she said that they threatened to lock her up as if she wasn't the victim. So she's been trying to figure this out for the past year. She said she had to leave her home. She had to tell her kids what happened because they had to just up and leave. It got to the point where it got physical between her and her ex-fiance. She says she has the marks to prove it. And now she just basically wants to get attention to it because behind the scenes, she's been trying for a year to get some movement, to get these, people that she's alleging has done all these things to these women off the streets, and nothing has happened. So she took it to the House of Representatives floor. And I just think it's crazy because this is Beyonce, you know what I mean? And you find a video of yourself on your phone. She said she had a couple drinks one night and she can't remember.
And then
the night.
See herself, to see one of yourself on the videos is crazy.
Yeah. And it was to the point a younger girl being raped. The girl's body was so lifeless because the girl had allegedly been drugged that she thought that the girl was like not alive, but she had just allegedly been drugged. So she's saying it's really bad and she's uncovering this.
So where is he at? There's nothing about him.
So he's right now
they're investigating.
Yeah, they're investigating it, but he has categorically denied all of the claims. He says that he takes the matter seriously and will cooperate fully with any necessary legal process to clear his name. So just got to
work in politics. I know you said you're a businessman, but like,
no, he's not a politician.
Yeah, that's all. He was a businessman, but then he has these other colleagues too that she's alleging is a part of this as well too. Now another.
All right, thank you, the beautiful Lauren LaRosa. Now, as y'all can see, as y'all can hear, this shit is all over the country. But like I said, the significance of this is that she did it in the floor of the House of Representatives. She did it under oath. She did it on the mic. She did it for everybody to hear, everybody to see. So big ups to Congressman Nancy Mace. We need to protect people like her because, as you can see, they tried to assassinate Donald Trump. He's damn near a billionaire. He has multi-million dollars. She doesn't have that, so she doesn't have that level of protection and, you know what I'm saying, and eyes on her. So we need to protect people like that who's willing to tell the truth and put their lives on the line for other women and other people. So with that being said, it's your boy Big Nine, Cosmic Chris 9. We out of here.